Are we doing short or full?
Short.
Short? Alright. Ah, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Oh, sweet, I get to pick who I am.
Oh, what a shock. Pick the hot.
I have...
Literally, the hot.
Showtime!
Oh, god damn it. You make me keep up your stupid, dumb naming conventions.
You're gonna mess it up.
No, I'm not.
You're gonna mess it up.
See that again. Can I go with the classic?
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Sure works.
So what are we doing with the names here?
Make
Anything
up a
you
fun
want.
name. Also, make fun of Engi's inability to name, type, capitalize.
I can't use the shift. I thought you typed yellow in custom name for a moment.
I thought so too.
Really having fun with this one. You click custom name, then you type a name. You can just use your keyboard, man.
There you go.
Change your name to orange. That's not yellow. Yell.
Yeah.
All right.
Very angry yellow shadow man. And what is... So close.
Oh,
Let's go.
okay, cool. At least you're
And-
not gonna call me a she this time. You know what happened last time you role-played me? You didn't
Bad
get a date
things.
to prom because you're an arrogant social.
But I've gotten you the furthest you've ever been, so you're welcome.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, Monster Prom. And remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we were fantasizing about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and love of fire. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly large heart.
It says huge, dummy.
Liam D. Lioncourt, 4XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polly Geist, 22, question mark, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
What?
And and Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were all ready to start. All right, you
Or
ready?
not. Take this quiz to find out.
Time to take that quiz, right? Personality
Stupidest
assessments.
pop quiz ever, where they get PhDs in bullshittery or whatever.
Yeah. All right. Which creature is the coolest mythological creature? This weird creature I drew when I was 6, which is clearly super derivative from other mythological creatures, but is super cool, and it's my OC and my spirit animal. Okay, that's my
Yeah.
answer.
Your OC spirit animal is neat and all, but like that middle line, clearly super derivative from other mythological creatures, not as turned up as a sphinx who's like raps all the riddles. Come on, like you can see the picture in the corner.
That's really dope. I'm gonna pick
That
that too.
sphinx is dope as fuck. And
Do you think
I
that's
hate
ever going to
say-
happen in an Assassin's Creed game? That we're going to see a sphinx that raps at us?
I mean, definitely not one that cool. Its head is turned sideways, and it has a gold question mark chain. Like,
So if let me interject with a shameless ad right now. This ad is brought to you by me. Go get the Hip Hopograph t-shirt in the t-shirt store. That is Teespring/Sticky Button. That's Teespring/Sticky Button. Get the Hip Hopograph.
take a drink for shameless self-promotion.
Oh yeah, does everyone have their drinks ready? We haven't had.
Yes.
We didn't establish any rules yet either, huh?
Well, you made fun of me when I suggested establishing rules and said, haha, we're already recording, dummy.
Fair.
So now I'm just drinking bitterly.
That's the rule. You must drink always bitterly. You
Take a
definitely have to
drink every time
drink
you're
whenever
bitter.
you take a when you take a hit to your stats. Actually, we'll go over this when we actually get to the high school.
Sounds good.
If you had
So if you
to
had to have sex with an animal, which animal would it be?
interrupting my sex,
When?
no one can make me fuck an animal. If I fucked an animal, it'd be be of my own free will. As a matter of fact, I already have fucked an animal, so the joke's on you, pal. Boom.
Well,
And it was a jellyfish for that matter.
I don't have time to get into the specific details of the reproductive life cycle of a jellyfish, but I'm fairly certain whatever you did was wrong. Anywho, yeah, if I had to have sex with an animal, and I am not going to be a pedantic prick and claim that a human is an animal, I definitely, dolphins, they're not the only other animals that fucks just for pleasure. Bonobos do that too. The dolphins are the only animal that I'm aware of that establishes a society of social hierarchy based on rape. So I would attempt to become king of the dolphins by raping all of them. I'm not just going to fuck a dolphin. I'm going to fuck every dolphin.
Yeah, I just want to
Jesus.
have a good time with the girl fish.
Pocket just wants to pretend it's a mermaid.
You're a mermaid, right? Dolphin ekes at you.
Hey, that's foreshadowing for what I'm gonna do.
Oh my god. Your partner just gave you a cool gift for your anniversary, but you totally forgot. Quick, come up with an idea for a great gift. Do you do a head of their fiercest enemy? The abstract concept of gratefulness, a pony, always a pony, a silly toy that makes silly noises, anything on fire or a weapon, no, a weapon on fire, anything capable of leading them on an overdose of some sorts. Well, I am going, it's an anniversary, right? What's more
a silly toy that makes silly noises?
Yeah. I mean, what's
You would
better
look around the room and say, I got you this rubber chicken. It makes
This-
a squawk sound when you squeeze it.
squawk?
Yeah, and drugs are cool. If I happen to have those on hand.
I swear I'm not just picking what Miss picks, we just pick the same thing.
Pocket, get out of my head.
See, I would
Oh,
probably
it's a
try to
pony.
get in the abstract concept of gratefulness, but I don't think that would go over very well.
I mean, I feel as if
Look
that's...
how smart and bold and creative you are.
Alright, so
Very
before...
Fun and uncharming. You're a boring bitch, huh?
I'm gonna do a quick intro. Welcome to Monster Prom. It is a competitive, cooperative dating simulation with monster people.
Not really cooperative, we just happen to be together.
It can be cooperative if you
I
work
guess
together.
If you're not an asshole.
Yes. However, we're also doing this while slightly tipsy from beverages. So the rules of the game are thus. If you are to take a stat hit, take a drink. And if you are to fail a stat check, where you have failed a conversation with any of the monster peoples, also take a drink.
Can I make a recommendation?
Recommendations are allowed.
Best drinking games punish those who succeed with greater inebriation, and those who fail contribute inebriation. So that way, you don't get super fucked into just one person going on a blackout train because they start losing, get drunk, and then lose harder. So I would recommend every time you gain a stat, take a drink. If you lose a stat, give a drink.
But
Works for
knowing
me.
how this game works.
Yes. Well, I
Oh,
mean,
God.
drink cautiously. Everybody have a water.
All
I'm
right,
gonna go grab my water.
time to go to
That
school.
way, you're incentivized in some cases to not choose the option that would benefit you as a parent. Anywho, go to school.
Yes. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts.
That slide would have had more impact if we had had any activities about monsters or dating gimmicks beforehand.
True.
Instead, you just went to class.
Fair. There you are, swiping through potential Monster Mash dates when you spot Scott pacing and muttering to himself in distress. You can't bear to see someone so adorable in so much pain, so you might as well try to ease it however you can.
Bro.
Oh, hi there. Do you think I'm adorable? Yes, in fact, you were literally just thinking that. Anyway, the other day I was out in the forest trying to find a quiet place and a large branch to do some pull-ups before the big sports game, when I suddenly was approached by these talking forest animals. They were pretty big for the forest animals, and I never seen animals that could talk like that. I mean, other than us, werewolves, if you're counting us as animals. And they were just so fuzzy and adorable. But they said they were impressed by my pull-ups and my muscles, and I was even more adorable. So the nice little forest animals with giant heads made me their king, which was really, really flattering. I just don't know anything about ruling.
He's a Disney princess now.
I'm not sure if I'm good enough to be a king. Aw, poor Scott. It's up to you to help him rally. Okay, so Scott, a good king, is a strong ruler, physically strong. If you can do 100 push-ups, you can be king, a good king for sure. True royalty has been inside you all along. Why else would your eyes be royal blue? I have no idea what either of these mean, but we're gonna go with push-ups. A lot of push-ups.
Like a sham.
Strong, but I'm strong. When I heard strong leader before, I didn't know it meant actual normal strong like Scott strong. I can do 100 push-ups, I can do 200 push-ups. That's double the amount, right? Does that mean I could be a double king? What could that even mean? Does that mean I get a super king powers like a flying and mind control? You're not even sure what the logical foundation for that guess was. Or even better, I might get a tiny crown on top of my regular sized crown. What a luxury. Blessed be the day that you come to understand Scott's train of thought. Well, daydreaming about my king powers and tiny crowns before doing...
The regular crown makes perfect sense.
Yes, it does. It makes perfect sense. I've seen that crown in action before. And tiny crowns before doing the 200 push-ups is a bit arrogant of me. I can always ask the Furies later. Furries later? Furries?
Furries, not Furies. One orange.
My bad. Furies is what I've decided to call those giant furry.
It's furry.
Talking forest animals for short. Oh no, wait a minute. Thanks for wiping me out. Thanks for helping me. Wow. Don't worry about it. Thanks for helping me out. Helping me get my confidence back. You should come meet my furry friend sometime. Well, you've always wanted to hang out with Scott. Not too sure about these circumstances. But it's better than not hanging out at all. You gain +2 fun and 1 charm.
Sure.
Drink.
Yes.
I am really... So as much as I want to go party out in the woods, I really don't need to right now. I'm gonna be a rebel and skip class and hang out in the bathroom because I respect no authority. Some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. Get +0 shits, gain +2 boldness. Suddenly I see Polly. I said that entirely wrong. Suddenly I see Polly vomit ectoplasm all over her cell phone. You rush to help her. Ugh. I just got my 97 hey as an opening line on... Just had to puke out of pure boredom. Hey, what am I supposed to do with hey? Whatever happened to reaching out with someone with a fierce dick pic?
What the heck is a fierce dick pic? Is the dick on fire?
Dick pic.
It's got a rash.
It's like, opening line is your penis subduing a cobra. People are just copy-pasting hey and sending it to every monster that looks halfway interesting. What about you? Are you
That's
a
real.
hey person too? Hope not. Let me show you my dick, girl. I mean, what? You read the Tinder profile of a fun-loving spectral delight such as yourself. You say that.
I really want fun-loving spectral delight to be my new Tinder profile. I'm not on Tinder.
Don't lie. You're beautiful.
I would actually do that one.
Would you?
And I
Like
would
in
say,
real life, yeah.
Drugs? Because I want to do you all night long. Boom, drugs. Everybody likes drugs. Hell yeah, drugs. That's a great opening line. Also, let's do drugs. You wake up an indiscriminate amount of time later feeling like shit. But happy about it. So like, unicorn shit where it's rainbow or something? When you run into Polly later, she's grinning like a lunatic. Clear something went down. Maybe one of you?
You'll never know. You'll never know.
I ate out her ghost snatch while... Oh, she still has more to say. Hey there, cutie patootie. I had the best time the other
Already?
night. Wait, it's tomorrow
Jeez.
already? Really do this again sometime. And I mean all of it. That zoo animal style stuff.
Ooh.
She definitely had sex with you.
Jim literally had sex the
Place.
first turn.
I put him
Yeah.
outside your locker. That Polly disappears, leaving you to wonder what exactly transpired between you and what... She didn't say article of clothing. I'm so terrified about what I'm gonna find in front of my locker, right? It's gonna be like a demon. Anyway. But when you open the box marked weed, all you see are a pair of handcuffs and the last
my God.
surviving breasty pigeon.
What the hell were you doing?
Neither of these things are yours, but you would hate for Polly to think you're lame. Apparently when she said zoo animal stuff, she meant stealing a bird. So it seems like maybe you guys didn't so much have sex, but she clearly wants to spend more time with you, so hell yeah. You go home with a huge grin and a new pair of handcuffs and the last surviving... Oops. What was the last surviving rescue pigeon? You should be more careful with your belongings. Technically, it wasn't my pigeon.
Technically.
They're only my handcuffs now because I found them, and it's now my dead pigeon. Because I found it. Irrelevant, you've gained Polly's admiration, and +2 charm, and +1 fun, and +1 drink.
All right.
Alright.
I was like, what's the stat with the drink? All right. Oh, look at you.
That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as if though the muses himself had descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. Gain 2 creativity. Nearby you can see Scott in the wolf pack talking. Scott, we have the greatest power drink
Never
to
seen
date.
that guy before.
Check this out, bro. Oh, I love power drinks. But wait,
Are those-
this new cutting-edge sports supplement is like no other before. There's no need to mix it with a beverage. You can consume it using only your nose. It's called a cocaine? Just like that? Okay, yeah, cocaine. Yeah, whatever. Whoa, that totally doesn't sound like your regular power drink. Which definitely means it's cutting edge, just like you said. Yeah, it's like 50% energy drink, 50% protein powder, and 100% raw power. God damn it with these crazy pranks. But before you can do anything, Scott has snorted all the coke.
One coke. Pocket. What did you do?
And he's gone full wolf mode. And now he's basically unleashed and is destroying everything he sees. You need to do something to calm him down, but what? Give him a flashy fidget spinner. Use your vast knowledge of aromatherapy, give him some lavender-scented cocaine to neutralize the regular scented cocaine and relax him a bit. Oh my god.
What the heck? Do you think lavender scented cocaine is a thing?
I hope so.
I hope so too.
Okay,
Honestly, I've never thought about it, but now I really hope there's scented cocaines.
I just want to see what happens when I do this.
We're coming up with
I bet
the
it's the one
best.
that works.
You start
Business
spinning a
idea
very
lately,
flashy
by the way.
fidget spinner
Yeah, we're doing a great job.
in front of Wolf
Yeah,
Scott. He stops wreaking havoc and stares at the spinning fidget spinner. It's so spinny. After a while, he reverts to his normal self because everyone knows that cocaine triggers a werewolf transformation, but a fidget spinner can cancel it.
Learn
Bro,
something new.
this thingy is the best thingy ever. It's like a very safe and friendly shuriken. Can
Oh
I
my
keep
God.
it? How can you say no to that pair of puppy dog eyes? Hooray! You see Scott fleeing with your fidget spinner, still managing to wreak some havoc despite you calling it very safe and friendly. Clumsy, handsome Scott. You gain +2 charm, +1 smarts, and I guess a drink.
+1 drink.
Alright, Jim, you're up. If you fuck
Where
up,
would
everyone's gonna
Jen
make fun of
go?
you. Well, Jim would have gone to school because Jim was a good boy, but probably to the library, I guess. I mean, you might have gone to dodgeball. You can go wherever you want, but Jim definitely wouldn't have gone to party outside.
The goodest boy.
Well, okay, you're anti-Jim now.
I'm Jim. Jim.
Jim!
Jim as interpreted by Yams.
Through the lens of May.
We start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. Miranda, oblivious to everything that's happened, approaches you weeping.
Disgraceful.
Have you seen the news? The most dreadful thing has happened. How do you pronounce that, though?
The Lumerian?
Lemur Ian?
Lemurian.
Lemurian?
Lemurian.
Lemurian? That sounds more like they're like merman. Okay.
Atlantis.
King Kraken no longer sits upon the throne of gold and baby skull. The
Why
filthy
baby skulls?
revolutionary- I don't. They have a thing for killing.
They're
huh?
very comfortable.
Oh,
They're soft.
really?
That's right. It doesn't fully form until later on in life.
Yeah.
That's why you don't like drop babies on their heads, because bad things happen.
Should we make a baby skull sofa company?
If you're going to sell it exclusively in the kingdom of lemurs,
You make a killing there, yeah.
yeah.
We'll have a Raymore and Flanagan in Lemuria.
Or saying he stole their daughters and ate their sons and forced everyone to work for free in their uranium mines. So he made a few shrewd financial decisions. That's no reason to dispose him. If some innocent kidnapping and slave labor was enough to get the peasants in an uproar, I shudder to think of my own kingdom. Do you think my people might resent being forced to hold up the corner of the palace where the foundation is crumbling? Do you think 100% income tax and the random cannonballs we fire into the villages might be taken as something other than expressions of goodwill? Could this plague of civil unrest infect my own domain? Oh, perish the thought. I am inconsolate. Console me! How might I safeguard my kingdom against the fate of good King Kraken? Replace all your subjects with mindless robots. I built a robot army a few months ago and still have the plans. Give all your subjects belly rubs. Fish loves belly rubs. Fishes do love belly rubs, right?
Very true. Yeah, I saw a gif of that.
If you rub a shark's belly, you can make it go catatonic.
It takes a nappy
Is
nap.
that how it works?
Yeah.
Before it gets your arm
Kind
off.
of.
You have to get to the belly before your hand gets
you
knocked
kinda
off?
catch their nose and you hold their nose and you kind of like give a head rub and then you kind of give it a fin rub and you give it a belly rub and they just kind of flip over and they stop moving.
But how about, like, I heard that if you want to have a shark, like, get away from you, you punch him in the nose or something?
They're very
So
sensitive
that
nose.
can work. It's very
Is that
sensitive
true?
area. It's also a cone that's angled towards their meat blender.
Uh-huh.
So if you punch them in the nose, you're also like punching directly at their mouth. You're very likely to end up just putting your hand in their mouth. A better idea is to try to catch their nose with your hand and like hold them so that they're not, biting your face, and then poke them in the eye or the gills.
How about I just never go into water?
I mean, that is an option.
Okay, Jim would probably want to impress her, so.
Yeah, Jim would totally
With your
say
fish
it, but
facts. Oh, I'm supposed to be
Jim
reading.
wouldn't say it.
I bet Jim will complain when we don't feed them for 2 weeks because we're having a party. We'll finally be free to grind all our subjects up into paste and sell them as dolphin safe tuna like we've always wanted.
My
Thank you,
knight in
you have
shining
truly done a
armor.
great deed today. You have serious doubts as the actual goodness of your deed, but hey, that's why you drink. Gain +2 creativity and +1 money from tuna sales.
Oh.
Hey, +1 drink.
You got money for that?
Yeah,
Nice.
pretty dope.
Why did she give you money? That wasn't your tuna. Oh, we should do this as challenge.
We're definitely doing this as a challenge.
Are you doing
Okay,
challenges?
so don't advance it too quick.